You love me best when I agreed with you, when I kept my questions to myself, when I said it's alright, even when it wasn't. You're like the version of me who never asked for anything, the one who stayed quiet at the table so nobody had to feel uncomfortable. I called it patience. Maybe I was just afraid of what would happen if I finally told you the truth. I spent so long trying to keep your love, I forgot I was supposed to keep myself. That's conditional love. You hold me close when I make you happy. You let me go when I need something too. You call it love when I agree with you, then call me selfish when I choose myself. I gave you everything I had until there wasn't much of me left, and I finally learned something hard. Love shouldn't ask me to disappear to prove it. That's conditional love. You knew exactly when to say you've changed, and for years I took it as a warning. Maybe I had changed, maybe that's what happened. When someone finally learns that being loved shouldn't feel like walking on glass, I stopped apologizing for having a voice. I stopped explaining why I needed some room to breathe, and suddenly the person you said you loved was the person you couldn't control anymore. I don't hate you, that's the part you won't understand. I just finally love myself enough to let this end. That's conditional love. You hold me close when I make you happy. You let me go when I need something too. You call it love when I agree with you, then call me selfish when I choose myself. I gave you everything I had until there wasn't much of me left, and I finally learned something hard. Love shouldn't ask me to disappear to prove it. That's conditional love. My mother once told me something I didn't understand when I was young. Never confused being needed with being loved. I thought she meant leaving, she didn't. She meant knowing the difference between somebody reaching for your hand and somebody reaching for your life. So I'm leaving the door open for forgiveness, but I'm closing the door on becoming someone I'm not, just to keep you ashamed. I can love you and still say no. I can forgive you and still walk away. I can remember the good without pretending the bad never happened. I can wish you happiness without needing to be the one who gives it to you. That's not cruelty, that's a boundary. And maybe real love was never supposed to mean giving someone permission to break you. That's conditional love, the kind that asks you to keep proving, the kind that disappears the moment you stop performing. But I don't need that anymore. I don't need somebody who only loves the easy parts of me. I want a love that can't hear no and still know my heart. A love that can see my weakness without making me ashamed. A love that doesn't say, be who I need you to be, but says, be who you are. So I won't call this goodbye with anger in my voice. I love you, I still care, but loving you cannot require me to stop loving myself. And that's the condition